So the war against bed bugs has been making headlines a lot recently, and it doesn't look like we're getting rid of the infestation story anytime soon. Anjem Syed has been in the extermination business in Toronto for 8 years. He's seen the ugly and the uglier, and he's here to tell us about the bugs and how to get rid of them. I just want to start by finding out, how busy are you these days just dealing with the bed bug infestation?
Hi, good morning, Nancy, and thanks so much for giving me this opportunity to talk about the bed bugs, and which is pretty much annoying and stressful pest. Yes, we are getting a lot busier as compared to before regarding this bed bugs. So on the daily basis, there's a lot of calls are coming up, telephone calls regarding the bed bugs.
Okay, so if that's one of your big preoccupations these days, you make a ton of calls. In recent months, say, what's been the worst case of bed bug infestation that you've seen?
In this month, I should say the worst case was one of the ladies. She called me on the telephone, and she was crying actually on the telephone. Right. And when she called me, she want to have the treatment for the bed bugs, and I said, you want, I can come by tomorrow. But she said, can you come by today, because they need to have the preparation before the treatment, right?
Okay.
But she was crying too much on the telephone. When I went over there, and I was surprised that she was sleeping on the hammock. She was not sleeping on the bed because she was terrified.
Had she been bitten a lot, or
yes,
what did you see?
She was been bitten, and she was sleeping on the hammock, and she can't sleep. It was a very stressful factor for her.
Okay,
so
I know you've brought one of the little critters in question, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about bed bugs themselves. I mean, what actually causes an infestation? How does it happen?
Actually, there's a few reasons for the bed bugs. The 4 factors basically for the bed bugs. One thing is, the person is responsible because he bring in the bed bugs to his house or her house. When we travel, when we visit to our friends, when they have the bed bugs. Second thing, our belongings, like our backpack, our computer, our like any bags, suitcases. Third thing, our bringing in, like our visitors, or we buy some used stuff, like any used furniture. And the fourth thing, our attached properties, like adjacent properties, which are on the neighborhood, on the adjacent property. So these are 4 factors.
Can you just show me again that little test tube? Just again, it's such a small bug causing such a huge headache. How quickly do they multiply?
Actually, one bed bug, it can lay eggs about 2 to 5 per day. Okay. And one bed bug within 6 to 9 months can be 200 to 500 bed bugs in 6 to 9 months.
Yeah, so they get pretty busy. Now, are they highly resistant and resilient? I mean, are they like cockroaches? Is it tough to get the upper hand?
You know what, I think so. This is a very great question about the bed bugs. They are hard to eliminate, but it's very easy, and we should say that as they don't fly and they don't jump. Right. That's the best thing about the bed bugs. So it's easy to control them, but only at the initial stage. I should say, first thing, the people's awareness. Like, public should know how to identify the bed bugs, how they looks like. Right. If they really know how they looks like. And second thing, the businesses, they should train their staff also, like how to identify the bed bugs. Okay. Once they know the bed bugs, it's very easy to contain them and to exterminate them at the initial stage.
Very quickly, you've brought some gear in here. What is it that you do when you respond to a call, or it's all ready to sort of do battle with these guys? What do you do? It looks like you've got a vacuum cleaner here.
Yes, the first thing when we get a call for the bed bugs, normally we go, and the first thing we do the inspection to find out the root cause of these bed bugs, like their nesting area, to find out the nesting area of these bed bugs. And then after that, we can start with the vacuuming. Because the vacuuming is a basic tool to suck up all the stages of the bed bugs, like eggs, nymphs, adult bed bugs. Right. And after that, we're going to use the steaming process. Because you know what, Nancy, there's no pesticide or pest management product in the market which can kill the eggs of the bed bugs. Okay. That's pretty scary. But it is. High temperature and very high temperature and very low temperature, they both can kill the eggs of the bed bugs. So we're going to use the steam, which can kill the eggs and nymphs and adults. You mentioned earlier this one woman sleeping in a hammock and in tears because she was so utterly stressed out. And I think that's the one thing about bed bugs. It's the stress factor, the stigma and the stress that people endure if they're worried about having bed bugs, or they do in fact have bed bugs. Is the stress
an overreaction in your view? I mean, when you look at these guys and you deal with all sorts of creepy crawlies, are they really a bad piece of work, or in the scheme of things, are we kind of overstressing about this?
I think so. I should say that it's not over stressful. This is a reality. Because whenever I get a call about a bed bugs, I always put myself in their shoes. I said, if I have a bed bugs at home, can I sleep on the bed when I really know that I have bed bugs? I can't.
So what do you say to people if they want to, the last thing they want to do is deal with this situation? Nothing personal, but the last thing they want to do is have to call you. So what do people do as a preemptive thing? How do they make sure that they're not going to be dealing with this?
I should say there's a few tips I can share with you guys today.
Yeah.
The first thing is that we should know how the bed bugs looks like, public awareness. Like people should know, people should have the knowledge about that one.
So what's the defining feature of a bed bug that you would tell people if this is in your room, you got bed bugs?
Yes. The first thing is for example, a lot of people, they have the bites on their body.
Yeah.
So that's also one of the issues. But remember, more than 70% people, they don't have the body reaction against the bed bug bites.
Okay.
Second thing, blood spots on your bed sheets. And third thing, like bed excrement spots on your spring box, mattress cover.
Okay.
And the fourth thing is the live bed bugs. Sometimes you saw those ones also. These are the few things which you can see. Whenever you see that one initial stage, please ask for the help, ask for more information.
But again, what can you do to make sure you don't get them? Is there something that you should be doing with your mattress in your bedroom, or something that would make you pretty confident you're not going to be dealing with this?
Definitely, you have few things which you can do, which is in your control. The first thing is that one, keep monitoring your bed all the time. For example, and one thing I always suggest to my clients, why not you going to use the bed sheet which is of light color or the white color?
Right.
That's easy to detect the any blood spots.
Okay.
So keep monitoring of your bed on the regular basis, and deep vacuuming is the best tool of your house.
And the vacuum you have here, is there anything special about it, or is it just your standard issue vacuum?
No, it's a standard. You can use the standard vacuum, but always I prefer to use the vacuum which have the vacuum bag inside, like not those ones with the bagless. Okay. Because after vacuuming, it's a better idea to dispose of the bag.
Okay, you have given us lots of advice, all things that we need to know. Great to talk to you, Anjum. Do you love your work?
Yes, I love my work, and I want to share the last one thing. Like if somebody needs the information, like as you and us, like Abell and CBC, we are working together in hand in hand. And we have online information which is free of cost, and we have webinar training also. It's no charge. So basically, we are trying to create the awareness in the people. People should be proactive, and they should enforce the monitoring program in the high-risk sector.
Great.
Also.
Good to know. Great to talk to you. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Nancy. It's my pleasure.
And Jim Syed, a quality assurance trainer with Abell Pest Control. We're taking a short break, lots still ahead. The opening ceremonies just about to begin in New Delhi, and we're less than 10 minutes away right now. Coming up after the break, we'll speak to Canada's chef de mission in India. And again, we're looking live at the Nehru Stadium in New Delhi. What a sight. You have to think everyone is now in the stadium, sold out, waiting for the ceremony to get underway. We'll have so much more for you on this in a moment.